So becoming unique is one of the main values that I hold. I don't seem unique, but you will see in the video. So that's the camera. So my name is Saya Tanaka from Ritsumeikan University, majoring in pharmaceutical sciences. I'm currently third year. The main value that I hold is becoming the Uno. So Uno, it's a game where you take a few cards in your deck, and the first one to use all of them wins. You just have to be careful that you have to call for Uno when you have the last card. I'm not valuing this card itself as a product, I'm valuing it how it is played. What does that mean? In order to win or call for Uno, sometimes you have to gain more cards and then use it. It's like similar to how you have to gain more experiences in order to become the Uno. Uno in this case can be being number one, but I would like to call it being unique. Okay, you can see that I have many cards in my hands. Each of these cards represent my experience. And I would like to discuss how I was able to call Uno. How was I able to become unique? So let me start off with my first card, experience number one. My first experience is about Saionji and Dean Award. Thank you very much. Precious. Saionji and Dean Award is given to students who has good academic practices. In other words, have a good grade. I wasn't necessarily the smartest student in my class. I was like at fourth place, so not close enough. But I wanted to get this award because number one, it's not necessarily uniqueness, but it could be one of the part of uniqueness. What I did was actually study the method of studying. That's a weird phrase. So what I actually did was I read some articles and books about how to study, but I actually tried the actual methods of it. For example, doing a presentation about your subject, or inserting a short sleep after doing memorization, which would enhance your memory. As a result, I got first place. So I got Uno in the Uno way. Double Uno. My second card. Yeah, that's a present for you. Yes, it is about presentation. Come on, guys. So presentation is an opportunity to express that person's uniqueness. For example, look at TED Talk. TED Talk presenters has its own unique style of presenting, and it is memorable as well. So I wanted to do that kind of presentation. I did not know how to do it. So I first mimicked the TED Talk presenters' skills. For example, speaking in a loud voice, or including a pun, or exaggerating your body language, or making yourself clear. So I had this class in university, which is a class about presentation, and I actually included these good parts of TED speakers, and eventually I got this point where I had my own style of presentation, and as a result, I was awarded for the best presenter. And I got this medal. By the way, this is edible. Not bad. So I have a few more to go. Let me speed up my pace to my next experience, which is about my hobbies. Yes, it is guitar. So guitar is what I included as my hobby, and I had some unique experience for it. For example, I entered the talent show playing the guitar. In my university, I also did a presentation about skills and experiences about the acoustic guitar. So you can see that my hobby is also backed up as my uniqueness and creating my characteristic, right? So what I thought is I should increase more hobbies to increase my uniqueness. So I started drawing, new sports, video editing, cooking. And you can see that how these stuff add on to my uniqueness. So I'm here right now where I gain many unique experiences where I would like to call for Uno. Remember the rule of Uno, you have to give out this last card in order to win, right? But I actually call myself Uno, which means I achieved my primary goal. So it's about what's next. I have to go beyond my uniqueness. So I have one more year in this Ritsumeikan University. One more year seems to be short, but it could be also be long, right? I want to make this 1 year precious and unique. So I entered this laboratory, cell engineering laboratory, which gives me a solution of this beyond Uno. The laboratory itself looks into this specific species of a fish in Biwako, located in Shiga Prefecture, Japan. It's already unique in what they're looking at, but what they do is go beyond this uniqueness and do a scientific experiment about it. So what I would like to do is utilize my skills and experiences I got and become a scientist. So if I'm successful as becoming a scientist, I'll be on a further level. Next time I see you, I'll be a true Uno.